Okay, y'all. Part 9 of how my ex-best friend sent me to prison. Read it on me and sent me to prison. Now, a little back up. So, remember the prison that I had to go to that was infested with the roaches and ratchets? The name of it was Darrington Prison. I went and searched it. It's Darrington Prison. And another thing is, every time that I had to transport back and forth from my ID unit, Segovia, to the Walls unit, I had to stop twice in different prisons. And it was Darrington unit and McConnell unit. So, when I'm getting shipped from Segovia, McConnell unit is the unit that I'm getting shipped to be my ID unit now. So, I'm getting shipped to McConnell unit. I'm at McConnell unit now. And every time that I used to go on transit, I used to always be in the transit pod. And it was always this one guy that always tried to talk to me or was talking to me and just flirting with me. Every time I would come through there, and I came through there 3 times, he would always, come talking to me and flirting, this, that, and other with me. So now I'm back there, and I'm in this transit unit, getting ready to get housed. And this dude pops up, the same guy. Now, he didn't live over there. He worked over there. And he was like, what's going on with you and this, that, and the other? And I was like, oh, this is my new unit. I was probably waiting to get housed permanently in my housing cell for about a week. And within this week, this guy was coming over there and to see me every day because he worked there. He worked in that building that I was in. So he was coming to see me every day. Now, this is really one person that I know here from being transported back and forth through this unit, going back and forth to the Walls unit. So he's coming to see me every day. Every day. And I'm like, what's going on? What's up? Asking him about certain things on the unit and this, that, and the other. One day, my last day in transit, they was housing me. So I know nothing about this place. All I know is when I used to come through in transit, I'm just in one spot the entire time. So they come to get me and tell me, okay, we got your house. You going to D1, cell 53. So I'm like, okay. They take me to my cell or whatever. Y'all, when I get to the cell, guess who my cellie is? Yes, my cellie is him. My cellie is the one guy that I know on this unit, that I know that like me. And I'm like, what is this? What's going on? Like, how out of all the people on this unit, I end up in your cell? So I'm like, oh my God. So this guy, right, he definitely messes around. We're going to call this dude Ty. We're going to call him Ty. So this dude, Ty messes around, right? So he's been locked up for going on 25 years. He had a 25-year sentence. And he's been locked up 23 of those years. Y'all, I'm in this man's cell. We sell it now. And I'm like, okay. Being that I know him, I'm like, oh, this is a good thing. I know who this person is. He's been coming to see me. I know he liked me, so he should definitely have, some type of understanding. And, everything should be okay. So, I unpack. And this is when I found out I'm really in his cell. He come to the cell and was like, oh, you my cellie. Like he didn't know. And I'm just pay attention to that. Like he didn't know I was his cellmate. So he leaves and he go back to work. So I'm in there and, this whole time I'm pondering, like, how did I just end up in this man's cell? Like, what is like, of all the people, like, I'm in his cell. Okay, well, it makes it a little bit more comfortable, and I can do this. So he comes back from work or whatever, and so I'm like, Ty, this is crazy. How of all the places I could have went, I end up in your cell. Like, this is crazy. And so he just, smirking and smiling and this, that, and the other. And so now I got a lot of questions. So now I'm asking about the unit, what goes on here at the unit. I'm asking, you know, about the job situation and how does that go. I'm asking about, like, is there a lot of things go on here? Like, is there a lot of, lockdowns or, I'm asking a lot of things. So then I come to personal questions. Because I never thought about asking him anything personal when I was coming through transit, because I'm just passing by. And even with him coming to see me while I'm here, I still didn't think to ask him nothing personal because it ain't none of my business. You tell me what you want to tell me. So I start asking personal questions. So I asked him, did he mess around? Did he mess with anyone on the compound? And he told me, no, he don't mess with anyone. But his ex is on the compound. So being that his ex is on the compound, I'm like, okay, your ex. So this could be a problem. Me being in here and you have someone that you used to mess with on this unit. That normally don't fly, that a girl lets another girl in her ex or her boyfriend cell. Not another girl. Probably another guy. Yeah, another guy, but not another girl. So I'm like, okay, I need to talk to this girl and see what's up with her or whatever, and let her know that, I need to talk to her and let her know that I'm going to get out your cell. He was like, no, it's not like that, and this, that, and the other. You don't have to worry about that. I still need to talk to this girl and know who she is, and, we just need to have a conversation. So he was like, bet. So I'm like, okay. So we unpacking and, I'm still trying to grab my head around what's going on. So I'm like, this is so wild. Like, what is going on? I am so messed up behind this. So the night goes by, right? Get up the next day or whatever, and now I'm about to hit these streets and see what's going on. And I used to call the streets in the prison, like when you're going back and forth somewhere, I used to call it the streets just to keep, sane and keep it makes it seem like you going somewhere. I used to call it the streets. So I'm about to hit these streets and see, what's going on, what's popping, see if I can talk to this girl. We're going to call this girl Kiki. And, see what's their relationship or whatever. So I go to Chow and, just mingle around the place or whatever to see what was going on. And I haven't met Kiki. Like, I'm like, and I knew another girl on the unit named Nike. Her name was Nike, and me and her was close. So she told me what she looked like and this, that, and other. She's like, oh, girl, Kiki lives next door to you. She's in D2. Aren't you in D1? I'm like, yeah. She's in D2. I was like, I didn't know that. She was like, Ty didn't tell you? I was like, no, he didn't tell me. Like, he don't really talk about her. And she was like, well, they are exes. And I don't think they get down like that. Come back for 14.